Hey, welcome to 100% Success. I have totally revised and revamped this program. So, we used to teach a program called 100% Success. As a matter of fact, it was one of my very first programs that I ever created with a dear friend of mine who helped me like put all the pieces together, PJ Van Hall. And that was probably 8 years ago. And from there, every year we've taught this class 100% success. And what I decided to do was this year in 2018 to go through and just create a whole new program. So we are going to really be working in a different way on how success is created using the quantum field, the field of transformation, to create success. Now, in training one, we're going to be working with quantum communication. And so, really clearing both what's going on with you communicating with others, what's going on with your technology and communicating with others, and so also working with your broad and narrowband telepathy. So, things where you're able to speak to people, but they get a clear image of what you're saying and they understand what you're saying, whether it's one-to-one or one-to-many. So that sounds a little far out for some people, I know, but really to be successful, if you've ever been watching someone who speaks and they're really engaged and you're just like, oh my God, I'm hanging on every word, that person has a really great ability to speak with broader narrowband telepathy. And have you ever heard somebody speaking who puts you to sleep? It's like, oh God, I can't even follow this person. That person has no ability to send the signal into you about what they're communicating about. And so we want to improve this for everybody. We want to really make your broad and narrowband telepathy rock solid, as well as improving your technology communications, whether it's in social media or it's sending emails or FaceTiming or whatever you're doing, live streaming, whatever you're doing. We want to work on really solidifying that, making that better for you, clearing away things that would interfere with you being successful communicating in writing or communicating verbally. And then the second training is working on a purpose-driven life and really getting this very clear about who you are in the world, why you're here, what are the biggest shifts that you want to make for yourself and then for everyone else. So how are you going to be successful and what are you going to succeed at and what are you doing here to help the planet? So we're going to be really looking at mission mastery. What's your mission and what are you here to do, and let's get you doing it. And then number 3, the third training is on being supported and fulfilled. And of course, this is really important. So if you can't have a team that really supports you, or you can't fulfill things, say you work on a program or you work on a book or there's a project that you're working on and it never comes to completion, so you're always working on it. Yeah, I'm working on it. You never get your work out in the world, right? Dear friend of mine, Jack Canfield, about 3 years ago, he challenged me to get all of my books out in the world, and at that point I had 2. And it's a process of, I've written more than 11 manuscripts, but we are one by one, we are fulfilling my completion of books, and it's very exciting. We're on book number 10 is in layout and design now, and book 11 should be going into the layout and design person after this one completes. From there it goes to the publisher. And if that's one of the things that you're really wanting to do, complete art projects, so you have your art project done, or completing a program that you've had in your mind that you want to share with people, maybe on meditation or on taking good care of your body or on some business that you're working on. So this is being both supported by people and having like a team of people, or having the support you need in the financial range that you need so you can easily do what you need to do to get your work out in the world. And then fulfillment and being able to complete things. So to fulfill and get it out, not just fulfill it, but get it out too in a nice way. And then finally in training 4, it's being visible in the world. And a lot of people who have a spiritual background or have had past lives in as a spiritual being, as a healer or a magic person, a wizard, who knows what, they become invisible on some level. They've been martyred or tortured, or even in this life, you know, if you don't believe in past lives, you think about, well, there were some things I did and it didn't really work out so well, and you live kind of in an invisible realm. And I want to just get you into the realm of visibility where you can be seen and respected and honored for who you are. Now, this is the 4-part program. You're going to be getting meditations that you'll be doing, but you're also going to be getting, before you start the program, you're going to get the 7-day wealth jumpstart. And we've had so many phenomenal results. As a matter of fact, one of the students who did the 7-day wealth jumpstart, she brought in $250,000. An aunt who she'd only met twice passed away, and $250,000 inheritance came to her while she was meditating, was brought into her. Another of our students got, after 10 years of being unemployed, not working, she got really her dream job. She lived in Europe, I believe it was in England, and her dream job was in New York, and sure enough, she landed a part-time job, $60,000 the first year, in a consulting position after doing a few days of the 7-day jumpstart. And I think about a recent student who used the 7-day jumpstart and brought in $3,200 to join our foundational apprentice program. So that 7-day wealth jumpstart is a really fantastic way to get started in this success program. This program is going to knock your socks off. You're going to be up and running and excited, and it's really giving you some foundational pieces that you might not have. So if there's some structure missing in your success, if you just feel like you are pushing a lot of the time and success isn't coming to you as fast as you feel it should, this program is for you. I'll see you in the chat box.